everyone, welcome to Cozy Playhouse. It's Melody, and this is a meow plushie. If you're not familiar with what meow plushies are, they are basically cat plushies, but they're not just any cat plushies. They're cat plushies in the form of characters, and they're just really cool and really soft and fluffy. What I'm holding is a Toya meow. If you are a My Hero Academia fan, you know exactly who this is. If you are not, he is a My Hero Academia character, but I do not recommend Googling that if you are planning to watch the show because huge spoilers. But anyway, here is a Toya, and he's very soft and really, really fluffy. And I just got him just yesterday actually, so I thought I would do a little video about him and talk a little bit about meow plushies as a whole and my relationship with them. So first things first, Toya is my third meow plushie. I have two others. One of them is Dobby from My Hero Academia, and one of them is Tanya Ida. And they all have a very distinct feel to them. All three of them have very fur-like fabric. So on the website, the Plush Shop website, where you get these, they actually list that the material is faux rabbit fur, which basically just means it's fake rabbit fur. It's not real, no animals were involved in making this product. So it's very nice, very like fluffy, and it feels like actual fur, and I really like that. And also, a lot of these cat plushies have designs made from the community itself, from the Plush Shop community. So a lot of people submit art. They sometimes have events where you can submit ideas for new characters. So I'm getting a little off track, but for these plushies, they're actually really nice to touch and hold. They're actually pretty light despite their size. This one is easy to lift. I can just lift him over my head if I wanted to. And I mean, some of them are a little heavier than others. I think my Tenya Ida one is a little bit more heavy, and I think that has more stuffing in it. And each of them, apart from their weight and their like touch, they're just really comfy to hug as well, because they usually have they're stuffed enough that they have shape, but they are usually not stuffed so hard that it's like really solid. So they're really nice. They're made definitely for hugging. So what makes this one special? I said this is my third meow plushie. Why did I do a review on this one and like not just do one with the others I already had, because I already had some? That's because this one actually, well, apart from the fact that he just arrived yesterday, there's some interesting things I noticed about this plushie that I'd like to point out. And not all of them are like just, they're not all, I don't think they're just meant to be features of the plushie itself. I'll get to what I'm talking about in a minute. But yeah, that's specifically why I wanted to do this. So all of the plushes come vacuum sealed. So when you first take them out of the box, they are packed really tightly, vacuum packed. So they're usually very, very squished. So when I first got him, and he's still a little bit out of that, still a little bit squashed. He was a little squished and flat and a little lumpy even, because some of the stuffing got all over the place when they squashed and vacuum sealed him for safe travels. So I like to give him little massages. They even recommend it on the website to give them little massages. Oh, he likes that. He's purring. For me, meow plushies are basically the character, but cat. Like, they are just a cat, but also with the personality of the character. Some people, like one of my friends, have them entirely animalistic. If they have a animal version of a character, that means in their head when they try to communicate, their plushie only does cat things, for example. For me, I'm a little more, I anthropomorphize them a little more. I like to still be able to communicate with the character, even if they are a cat. So they're kind of like a talking cat. They have every behavior of a cat and the character, but they can still talk to me. That's how it is for me, though. But anyway, yes. So he's purring. He likes the massages. It feels really good because it's very, as you could probably tell, tight and tense to be squashed in a vacuum sealed pack. And another reason I'm doing a video on Toya is because I get to actually show you when I'm fixing him up. So yeah, at one point his head was actually able to like tilt all the way to one side, but I managed to kind of solidly spread the stuffing enough that he, sorry baby, just had to get one of the lumps at the back here, see, that he doesn't have that tendency to tilt his head all the way anymore. Now this leg over here is a little understuffed. I do not think this was on purpose. It might be something that happened during the manufacturing process. And I swear that this is not something that happens often with Plush Shop at all. So if you can see here, this leg is a little bit, I don't know if you can even see it, but like there's a little tiny dent in the fabric here. Compared to, let's say, this leg where everything is just smooth. And I think it is a little bit of something that happens during manufacturing, and that's okay. And there's one other thing as well I wanted to point out. So this doesn't happen, and I know a lot of friends who collect plush up items. So this doesn't happen often at all. So don't just a disclaimer, please do not take this up with Plush Shop at all. Like don't post this video. Don't post this video in the reviews, nothing like that. Please don't do that. I just wanted to point out this little thing because I think it's a good opportunity to show you all something about how I care for my plushes. So here, as you can see, there's a tiny little rip, near the back of his leg. So these plushies don't normally come with rips. No stuffing is falling out or anything, luckily. Because like I said, I think he's a little understuffed. I did check the wrapping to see if the understuffing is because, you know, some of the stuffing came out, but there was nothing there. So yeah, there's like a little rip just here at the back of his leg. Yeah, I'm sorry, baby. It hurts when I touch it for him because it's like a cut. So I usually try to hold it together, kind of like a wound, seal it. It looks like I'm pinching it. I'm trying to be as gentle as I can, sweetheart. It's like making little cat noise, like meow, meow. Like he doesn't like it. It's okay. It's okay, baby. There we go. But because of that, he actually, the moment I held him for the first time, he actually looked at me like how a wounded animal would look at you, like, oh, please help, I'm hurt. So even though he's not usually the most like trusting, he needed me. So I've just been caring for him, and he's been letting me hold him and massage him and take good care of his rip. I can't stitch it up myself. I do not know how to stitch anything. But I do live with family who does know how to stitch. So I'll be actually asking them for help to fix him up. Also, I just want to, if you're still thinking of going up with Plush Shop and taking this up with them, please don't. But also, this video is filmed months ahead of time. This particular video. By the time you're seeing this video, it's already been months since I got him, so I wouldn't recommend going to Plush Shop with them, even if, you know. Other things I like about him, though, he has these little things around his, almost like an armband around his legs, all 4 of the legs, and I love that. And also his tail. Yeah, come here. He's being so nice with letting me touch that. There's little embroidery there for the, like, what do you call those? The staples. So yeah, I would do everything I can to care for this little wound on this wounded plushie. It's like having a cut. I don't think of it as that big of a deal because a lot of the time things can happen during manufacturing and sometimes during travel even. So I don't think it's on purpose or anything, and I would never take it up with them. And to me, my plushies, they're my friends. They're real, and getting injuries when you're alive is normal. If anything, this just makes it more real to me. So I'll do everything I can for him. And he's gonna be okay. He knows it. Also, as every new plushie has this feature, if you like hug them and you like take in like just take a deep breath, they also just smell like new plushie, and it's just really like a really nice, like relaxing kind of sensation. So yeah, his leg over here may be a tiny bit understuffed, and he may have a little tiny rip here, but I love him, and I don't need a replacement. He's perfect. Perfect. Get it? Yeah, he's purring. Yeah, I won't touch it anymore, baby. I know it hurts. He hasn't talked to me much yet. Remember, he's still cat. So he can talk to me, and he does, but he also just sometimes just give in to cat instincts. That's how the meow plushies work for me. They all have, like, they all give in to their animal instincts while still being able to talk, and they sometimes do. So here is beautiful Toya. I am so happy to have him, and I wouldn't replace him for the world. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!